Hello, Aries. How are you all feeling today? My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. I'm here to give you a reading for the week of August the 13th through the 19th. I have already shuffled your cards, but I would like to start off your reading with a little bit of information that I have gained from some advanced master astrologers that are affecting us at this time. You may or may not know that we currently have 5 planets in retrograde. And we also have Mercury getting ready to go into retrograde at the end of the month. But right now we have Venus in retrograde, and Venus in retrograde affects our relationships, our money, and our values. And values tie into our self-worth, like how we feel about ourselves, and the energy that is associated with self-worth. So this is an opportunity for us to reevaluate, rebuild, if that's the case, all the re's, right? Reimagine, re. It's also in the sign of Leo that talks about our inner child, and that inner child energy could be coming up and surfacing for us because, one, we don't play enough. We are very serious. There's a lot of serious energy on the planet right now. But the other part of that could be unhealed issues that are from your childhood, like maybe whatever it may be, whether there was abuse of some kind, whether there was, some type of a sexual situation that happened with you, or maybe you bounced from house to house to house, or you had your parents split up and you were only raised by one parent, and so you have a lack kind of in that area. But anyway, this energy is coming up for us, and it's really important for us to really look at those energies that are surfacing for us so that we can work through them, work through that healing process, so we can release whatever it is that's holding us back from moving forward on our path. Okay. The second thing is Venus and Uranus are squaring. So this is a really uneasy aspect for many of us because this causes disruptions and it causes stress on our nervous system. So that may surface for you either in having disruptive sleep patterns. That could surface for you. Maybe your appetite has been affected. You might have body aches and pains. You might have like all the symptoms that they describe for people who are going through this ascension process, those ascension symptoms. So it could be that you're feeling like you've got foggy thoughts. You have a hard time focusing. So it could just surface in a lot of different ways. But the other thing that it may do too is things may come in to trigger you. And that gives you an opportunity to make decisions as to how you're going to respond to those triggers. Are you going to respond from the same old energy that you've always come from, or allowed yourself to express through, or are you going to make different choices and choose a different path this time? Pluto is also in retrograde. Pluto is the planet that specifically works with death and rebirth. So that's like a transmutational type of an energy, meaning that, we as humans are built to be creators and destroyers. We create, we destroy, we create, we destroy. But this allows us an opportunity to really look at where in our lives that we seem to have these same patterns, these repetitive patterns that we haven't been paying attention to up until this point, for us to be able to work through. Another area that's affected by Pluto in retrograde is that it affects our finances. So if you were just to look at what's going on planetarily, you would see that we're having a breakdown of our banking systems. Some of the banks have closed, putting a stress. There's also ups and downs in the market. Stock market's affected. But this is not just within the US. This is really all over the planet. The good news is we have a new moon on the 16th, August 16th. And new moons are really good opportunities for us to be able to set our intentions and really work through the things that we want more of in our life and the things we are ready to release and let go of. So this is a really good opportunity. Typically what I do is I will take a sheet of paper. I will put a big circle in on that paper, and all the things I want to create and I want to keep and I want to be leveled up, I will put in the center. Anything that I'm ready to release, that I am feeling as though I want to close the chapter on, I put it outside of the circle, right? And that's the way that I've always used this energy to help me manifest the things that I want in my life. So I hope that's helpful for you. For anybody that's new in my channel, please, please, please like and subscribe. It's really important that you click that like button because YouTube algorithms help my my channel grow. So thank you for that. I've already shuffled your cards today. Today, I'm actually going to be pulling an oracle card from the Archangel Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue. And basically that card sets the energy for your reading today. So today you have got, oh, what a beautiful card. You have Archangel Camuel. I don't know how you say his name, but that's how I've always said it. And this angel is the angel that's responsible for peace. Your card is peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So this is what your card looks like. And look how beautiful that is. So that's a dove that he's releasing. So this week, if you find yourself being triggered, aggravated, finding that you are out of sorts, out of alignment, call on this angel and he will help you bring peace into your life this week, okay? So now I'm going to pull your cards. You have the Page of Wands, Justice. Justice is a major arcana card. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, the High Priestess. Intuition. Ooh, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so we start off your reading with this Page of Wands. Wands have to do with fire energy, and Aries is a fire sign. So this is you tap into this energy very efficiently this week, okay? This is a card about explosive creativity. This is a card about honing a skill or a passion that you may have. It's about creative beginnings. So pages typically have to do with starting something new, like new project, new concept, new ways of thinking. So this card is tapping into giving yourself permission to dream. This is also a card about apprenticeships. So maybe you're going to be starting a new project, something that you're very passionate about, something that inspires your creativity and your motivation. It's a card that is telling you that it's okay to try new things. This could be a young person in your life, meaning that this person is motivating you this week, or it could be you're tapping into this energy yourself, okay? Pages in the tarot typically are the messengers. Their role in court, in the royal court, was to be messengers for the king or be runners for the king. So the king would say, I need, you to send this message to, Sir whomever. And it would be that person's responsibility to deliver that message. Okay. So it could be that you've got some fiery, inspirational type of messages that'll be coming in for you this week as well. So this is a great way to start off your week. You have the Justice card here. The Justice card is a major arcana. The major arcana cards in tarot are the heavy hitters of tarot, meaning that these energies take you a little bit longer to work through and to finalize. So whereas the minor arcana, it could be very quick moving energies, the major arcana takes you a little bit longer to work through the lessons of that specific card. This card is about truth. This card is about discovering truths. And this card is also telling you that you are on the right path, okay? The Justice card has to do with discovering truths. It has to do with fairness and honesty. And it also could have to do with legal matters. So it could very well be that you are signing some type of contract this next week, or you're reviewing contracts that'll be legally binding, okay? It could have to do with arbitration of a particular subject. It could have to do with signing a will or inheritances coming in. Anything that would have to do with legalities is another message of this card, okay? Your next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Knights in tarot typically mean taking action. However, this knight is the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck. The Knight of Pentacles is a diligent hard worker. He is building material success for himself. So this card is telling you to follow through on your plans and your promises. Tend to the things that are most important for you. And this card also talks about, spending extra time and energy on the things that you are working on today will allow your harvest to manifest within your dreams. So this knight also he's got this pentacles here because he's the Knight of Pentacles, and he's got this field back here, and all he needs to do is drop those seeds, right? So that he can start his manifesting. This knight is a knight that is typically, like for all the other knights in the tarot deck, are adventurers. They go out, they want to go adventure, they want to go explore, they want to go do the bidding of the king. This guy is more of a homebody because the pentacles represents our physical security, our wealth, our health, our career, our possessions, and our home. And so he prefers to just kind of manage his own, property and space, and he manages that very well. But the other message is you might want to, get moving. He needs to get moving that night. Your next card is a beautiful card. This is the High Priestess. She can manifest. This is a manifesting card. She's highly intuitive. She has very powerful visions. And if you look at her crown, she's got the 3 phases of the moon. So basically, whatever she wants to manifest, she has that ability to be able to put that manifestation out there, and she just expects that the magic is going to happen for her. This is also a card about gaining knowledge. And the other thing about this card is if this is your energy and you're stepping into her beautiful energy, this card is telling you that you naturally will draw other people to you because people will look at you as though you're an authority or that you have some kind of knowledge that they don't have. And a lot of this has to do with wisdom from experience. But tapping into this energy also taps into this Archangel Camiel energy. because this energy typically is a very kind of a peaceful, just knowing energy, as well as this energy as for this peace vibration. So that looks really promising. Just start coming, use your powers of intuition in order to help guide you this week. Your final card is this Nine of Swords, right? The Nine of Swords has to do with our thoughts. So swords have to do with the way we express. It has to do with how we communicate, how we make decisions. And if you look, this person is awake, right? They woke up in the middle of the night because they're having nightmares. This may be tying also into that disruptive Venus, Uranus energy that's happening. It could be causing you some insomnia. There could be fear associated with this, but this is also an opportunity for you to find change in the way that you think. This is also an opportunity, because this is all kind of self-inflicted, this Nine of Swords. It allows you to see your fears. Where are your fears coming from? Do you realize that a lot of times that your fears are illusions? If you can get to the point where you can see your dreams or your fears as illusions, and that it's all stories that you've made up in your mind, you change the way that you think, the way that you express, you can flip that for yourself, okay? The other thing is, because this has to do with dreams, the guidance I'm giving is maybe you might want to start a dream diary. Start a dream diary and then study the symbolisms of the messages that you get from your dreams, okay? This card is also allowing you to realize, once again, that you can call on Archangel Camiel to help you bring peace into your sleep place. Into when you're getting ready to go to sleep, call him in, ask him to protect you, ask him to help you with your dreams, okay? So I hope this reading has been helpful to you. It looks like you're gonna have a very interesting week ahead. Thank you for being here. Once again, please like and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I will chat with you soon. Have an enjoyable week.